Meanwhile, on the left, where the hell are we? I mean, there should literally be people in the street every day. I need more than my radio show. I honestly, I have to step it up because honestly, I mean, I appreciate talking to you guys on a regular basis, but I've got to do more. I'm just saying, I've got to do more because I need to be the head of an organization where I could be like, hey, all hands on deck. Let's hit the streets. Because I'm wondering where all these organizations are over this tax policy. This tax policy is literally, I keep saying it's taking us back to the Gilded Age, but I stopped myself mid-sentence because we're already reached the inequality levels we've already surpassed the inequality levels of the Gilded Age back around 2011. Right? So we're not only are we going to the Gilded Age, that's going to look great, but to the time, where they're trying to take us back to. And this is what this tax bill is going to do. And what are we waiting on the left? We cannot wait for a full-on revolution to finally do something. The fight is right here, right now in front of us. Like all the revolutionaries, and I still hear motherfuckers, oh, God damn it, excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss in there, but I still see people pontificating and grandstanding about the ills of neoliberalism, and I'm like, hey guys, this tax bill is the worst thing that we've seen since the Gilded Age. Oh, the Democratic Party is just it's pretty much just the same as the Republican Party. Well, considering that this tax bill is going to necessitate a 4% cut in Medicare every year after year, 4% in 2018, an additional 4% in 2019, an additional 4% in 2020, I'd venture to say the Democratic Party wasn't going to do that. And it's like we don't have all, so we don't want nothing. Don't worry, I'm going to get back on punching right in a minute, but it just drives me. I'm like not literally, but I feel like I break out in hives when I see people grandstand about, oh, don't choose the lesser evil. Go for the greater good. And I'm like, look here. Ugh, God, I can't talk the way I want to talk. I really wish I could talk to you guys the way I want to talk to you, but I can't. All right. You guys just have to catch me. Maybe my patron series, because I have to start a new patron series because I haven't been able to do it for a while. But maybe my patron series should just be Ben Uncut, right? But Ben Uncut is like, Ben Dixon Uncut is problematic as F. Ben Dixon Uncut is every word that I would never say on this show is shit that I say like when I'm really mad and I'm just kicking it with people like that I know I could trust, like people I know I could trust. Oh man, you thought I'd never say that word. But anyway, I'm like, these people are out here grandstanding, making platforms. What they won't tell you, and I'm talking about leftists, I'm talking about revolutionaries who aren't saying nothing about this biggest grab of economic wealth, of the greatest, this is going to be one of the greatest exacerbations of income inequality that we've seen ever. And yet some of these same people who are talking about being revolutionary are silent, like completely silent about this. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, where are the revolutionaries? Like, and I know where I am. Like, if I could critique myself, I'm working too many damn hours. Like, I'm literally trying to, but I use my social media platform to push back because that's all I got time for. Which is why I need to do more. I got to do more. I'm not all over the place. I'll tie it in together somehow before the end of the night. But I've got to do more because I just got to do more. I got to do more personally. I'm going to do more. I'm going to find a way to do more because, you know, I'm sitting back hoping that organizations form that would be smart revolutionaries, right? I don't need an organization that's going to gather everyone together and all you're going to do is talk about the ills of capitalism. Yeah, I get it, man. Shit, I was dissecting the ills of capitalism back when you guys were in middle school. I'm not trying to pull age rank on you guys, but I get it. But I also know the fact that every single one of us are a part of the system, and we've yet to really find a way to escape out of the system. But what we have found is ways that we can at least ameliorate the ills of the system, right? That we can do something in the meantime to keep people from dying because they don't have access to insulin. Like, there's stuff that we can actually be doing. But more people are interested, I feel, and I could be completely wrong, and you will tell me in the comment section, but I feel like too many people on the left are interested in ruminating over the, you know, I mean, I'm mocking them, but still, that's like they're navel gazers. That's one thing Rush Limbaugh has always been right on, is that the left, we are navel gazers. We're more interested in analyzing the problem than doing something to fix it. And you see all these wonderful organizations, and I'm like, yeah, this is a new movement of the left. The left is out here. Rah, boom. Here comes the radical left. The black radicals are coming back in action. And I see black radicals, they're out here talking about, oh, you really shouldn't be participating in this system because it's the same opposite sides of the same coin. And I'm like, you dumb ass mother, you ignorant. I feel like screaming like Alex Jones. Do you not see what the Republican Party is getting ready to do to us, and you're still telling us there's no difference? It's very simple. I'm not even going to lose my cool over it. The Democratic Party, they represent the status quo of Barack Obama, right? They're not really going to do anything to actually bring about anything better than what we already have. The Republican Party says, fuck that shit. We need to go back to the day of the robber barons where there's no oversight, where there are no regulations. Who gave a shit about child labor? Who cares about a minimum wage? What the hell is a minimum wage? You know, if you take the Democratic Party, the Democratic Party would be like Bruce Banner to Bruce Banner to the Hulk. And the Republican Party is like, and I hate to use a good character to describe something nefarious, but it's like they're the same opposite side of the same coin in so much as, yeah, the Democrats are not going to do anything to make the system measurably better. But you know what they're not doing? They are not literally taking food. I can't stress this enough. People think I'm lying, but I'm telling you the damn truth. The Republican Party, they're literally cutting funding to children, handicapped children, in order to give tax breaks to the richest people in this fucking country. And you still have some leftists, some progressives, some this is too much for me. I'm done. I'm done. When you realize the absurdity of it, you really feel like, I'm just going to go on vacation. I'm going to go fishing. This is what my dad used to say. When he realized stuff was just so crazy, he said, I'm going to go fishing. I think I'm either going to start an organization or run for something or do something, or I might just say, fuck it, and go fishing. Because the absurdity all around us is fueling their ability to get these things done. And yet we're still saying there's no difference. All right, I'm done punching left. Actually, I'm done for the night. All I can say is, yeah, there is a greater evil. The greater evil is people who have no problem whatsoever taking food out of the mouths of handicapped children, taking services from there's a phrase, and I don't want to say it wrong, but critically ill children who would not survive without Medicare, like literally would die. There is a party that is willing to strip that There's a party who's willing to raise taxes on you listening to me, who probably makes somewhere between 30 and 60. I don't really have a lot of rich people listening to me. If I do, then why aren't you a patron? But I digress. But middle class, average people, they have absolutely no qualm with raising taxes on us in order to give tax breaks to the richest people in America, richest people in the world. There's a party that actually, I almost want to say borderlines being Disney villainish, but they are Disney. Like they're like a Disney villain. And then you have another party, yeah, that's not going to do anything to actually, more than like Obamacare when they could do Medicare for all. But then you have the other party who's comfortable with taking $25 billion a year out of Medicare so that your grandmother and your mother, in my case, is going to see instant cuts to their services next year, 2018. Not 2020, not 2023, but 2018. And do so only to give, I don't know, so that Donald Trump could have 2 yachts. And then you have people working at Walmart for Thanksgiving. They can't have dinner with their families because they have to go to work at Walmart. But I was thinking, well, maybe they're making time and a half, so they're out there trying to get their money so they can make, stack up their capital so that they could do something. But then it turns out they're not even getting paid time and a half. And we all know Walmart doesn't pay you about shit anyway. And then the only thing that makes me more furious, or only thing that compounds my fury, is the fact that the people that we've been looking to be radicals, they're only intellectual radicals. They're intellectually radical. And they're more interested in meaningless debates that have no meaning when you have a 26-year-old boy who was found dead, and 26-year-old man found dead. I mean, he's a boy to me. I'm an old man. He's just 26 years old as a child, from my perspective. Found dead because he was trying to ration. All right, folks. He was trying to ration his insulin because he couldn't afford it. You should be mad. You should be angry. One thing DeRay McKesson said to me that is the truth, even if you like him or not, was that the truth should radicalize you. The truth should make you angry. The truth should make you get in the streets. The truth would make you do something. If you physically can't get into the streets because you, like me, you start at 6 in the morning and you don't end till midnight or 10:15, if I can get off here in the next 3 minutes, then do something. Because the truth should radicalize you by itself, hands down, no questions asked. You don't need anybody to explain to you the nuances of capitalism versus communism and socialism. What you need is somebody who's going to help you organize and get in the streets to stop what's being done to us. And then that is when all the intellectual radicals who insist that there's no difference between the parties, that's when we do what they are saying, which is to, without a doubt, hold these people accountable, push them out, primary them, do whatever the hell we got to do. That's fine. That's absolutely what we have to do. But right now, man, we got to stop. We got to stop this tax plan. We got to stop net neutrality. We got to the reversal of the repeal, if you want to call it that, of net neutrality. We got to. Look at everything. All hands on deck. You have the further consolidation of media outlets. We got a lot of fights on our hand. And we need all hands on deck. Yep. And because I, too, am a part of the system, of this matrix that I can't break away from, because I am a part of it, I need you to go to patreon.com/Benjamin the BPD show, because I too am stuck in the same exact system. But at least we can diagnose it, and then after 2 years of diagnosing it, it's time for us to do something. Me personally, I don't know what it is yet. I'm figuring out as we go. Opportunities here in Atlanta, I don't know what it would be, but it's time for us to do something. And don't let me be doing it by myself. It's time for you in the audience to do something. It's time for the Progressive Army, to be quite honest with you. If I could be so cliche, it's time for the Progressive Army to show up.